All right, hey everybody. So today's after movie topic is talking about the new director of After We Collided. Now, I already made a video kind of, saying who the new director is, who is Roger Kumble. And so I wanted to sort of make this video to sort of give my expanded thoughts on the director and to sort of let you guys kind of give your expanded thoughts down below to sort of talk about like how you feel about him being the director, although I know how a lot of you probably feel. But yeah, let me just go ahead and say right here at the front, I do wish that we did stick with a female director, that I wish that we would have had a female director from beginning to end. But if we had to have a male director, this is the guy that I want, because of course he is the director, the writer-director of one of my favorite films of all time, the 1999 film Cruel Intentions, which is clearly the inspiration for After. And I'm going to clearly state here that this is what After should have been. That if you watch Cruel Intentions, that this is what After should have been. This is the tone that they should have gone for. This is the rating that they should have gone for. And this is the sexiness that they should have gone for. But yeah, no, Cruel Intentions is what After wanted to be, or what After should have been. So I'm very happy that he's here for the sequel. Now, a lot of people have been sort of focusing in on the sexual content, because of the sexual content in Cruel Intentions, and because he mentioned the word sex like 50 million times in his Instagram video. That's what people are sort of focusing on, being very happy with that. But I kind of wanted to focus on two other elements to Cruel Intentions that really is the reason why I'm very happy with this director. Not only with the sexual content, yes, of course I'm happy because, he's more comfortable with sexual content, and of course we'll get more Hessa, sex scenes. But there are two elements here that I kind of wanted to zero in on. And the first element is a speech that has always stuck with me from Cruel Intentions, that is given by Catherine, played by Sarah Michelle Gellar. Now, back in 1999, this speech was very much groundbreaking. This speech was very, whoa, where did that come from? I mean, this speech was very groundbreaking, and it's even more timely today, given everything that's actually going on, and even how women are still kind of treated in this world. So yeah, the speech is basically where she just flat out says, "Eat me, Sebastian. It's okay for guys like you in court to fuck everyone, but when I do it, I get dumped for innocent little twits like Cecile. God forbid I exude confidence and enjoy sex. Do you think I relish the fact that I have to act like Mary Sunshine 24/7 so I can be considered a lady? I'm the Marsha fucking Brady of the Upper East Side, and sometimes I want to kill myself. So there's your psychoanalysis, Dr. Freud. Now tell me, are you in or are you out?" And so that speech, I mean, that was groundbreaking back in 1999. I mean, to actually have a female character, and even a female character in a teen movie, literally, I mean, sit there and be confident in herself, be, pretty much like a sex positive in herself. Like, yeah, like that was groundbreaking back then. And so, especially because we do have a very sex positive female empowerment, sort of, story here with After. It very much is very similar. So that's like one of the reasons why I trust this guy, to come in and do this, because of that speech. That's actually like one of my favorite scenes in Cruel Intentions, and that's a speech that has stuck with me ever since I first saw the film way back in 1999, sitting there in the dark theater, being a little bit too young to be watching the film. But yeah, I actually did see the film when it first came out. But another scene that I wanted to focus in on is the big fight scene between Reese Witherspoon and Ryan Phillippe's character in the film. Now, in this scene, I mean, they're going at each other, dark, heavy. I mean, they're just, just like brutally just like going after each other. And so one of the big things that people said that they were missing from the first film, from the first After film, is that Hessa argument, that Hessa fighting. And this scene really shows that he can definitely pull amazing, heart-wrenching, heartbreaking performances out of his two lead actors, because right at the end of the scene, Reese Witherspoon just smacks the hell out of Ryan Phillippe, and that was actually improvised. That was not in the original script. That was not supposed to happen, but they both got so caught up in the moment that she actually just slapped the shit out of him in that sequence. And he was just so emotionally involved in that scene that he actually had to go. He actually threw up right after when the director called cut. He actually ran off set and got sick. But yeah, I mean, if he can pull that kind of performance out of Reese Witherspoon and Ryan Phillippe, I would love to see what he can do with Josephine Langford and Hero Finds Tiffin. Because again, like one of the things that I said it, and I think a lot of other Afternators had said it about the first film, is that one of the things that we were missing was those fights, was those arguments between Hardin and Tessa. And with this film, I hope they rectify that, and especially, having the director of Cruel Intentions, hoping that he can pull some really, really emotional, really, gut-punching sequences out of these two actors. I mean, I really do trust this guy. Like I said, Cruel Intentions is easily one of my favorite films of all time. That's one of the reasons why I'm very much excited, because like I said from the get-go of this video, that Cruel Intentions is what After should have been from the very beginning. That the first After movie, this is what After should have been from the beginning. That this is what the film adaptation should have looked like, should have felt like, in terms of the rating, in terms of the emotions, in terms of the content. Like, this is what it should have felt like. And I kind of wonder, because like a lot of you have been surprised by the director announcement of the guy from Cruel Intentions. And so, like, I kind of wondered, and I kind of wanted to say this here in this video, is like, what did y'all think I meant? Because I know I've said this a couple of times. Like, what did y'all think I meant when I said that Josephine Langford's accent in Cruel Intentions, heavens, in After sounded like Reese Witherspoon in Cruel Intentions, or sounded like Reese Witherspoon? What did y'all think I was referring to? Oh yeah, no. Now actually that we know this, go back and watch Cruel Intentions and watch After, and tell me that those two voices are not eerily similar. That Josephine Langford is doing like a Reese Witherspoon Cruel Intentions accent. Just go back and watch it. Like, you won't be able to unhear that. But yeah, no, this is what I was referring to, because again, I was able to see the re-release of Cruel Intentions back when it came out. I think it was like in February or March of this year. But yeah, I was able to go back and see it, and especially after reading the After book, like there were so many moments in Cruel Intentions where I was kind of going like, okay, this is from After, this is After, this is After. Like, I was able to like pick out different moments and say like, oh, I hope that After is like this. But then of course, it got a PG-13, and then I was like, oh, there's no way that they'll be able to, do the same thing. But yeah, no, like I'll say it again. I think the Cruel Intentions is definitely what After should have been, and hopefully now that we have the director of Cruel Intentions, that After We Collided will be much more closer in tone to Cruel Intentions. Of course, minus the death, which I'm not going to get into. I'm not going to spoil who dies, but I will say that the death is one of the only problems that I have with Cruel Intentions. Because that plot line just feels so much like, well, it happened in the original, so it has to happen in this version. But yeah, that's not what this video is about. But yeah, I'm very excited to hear that Roger Kumble is the director of After We Collided. I can't wait to see what he does with it. Cruel Intentions definitely makes me feel a lot better about him being the director. So yeah, jump down to the comment section below. Let me know what you think about all of this. As always, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for your continued love and support. And let's go through all the stuff you'll be able to find on this channel right now. So every day I'm going to be doing daily uploads of the After series read-throughs. Now, just to quickly go ahead and say something, if I ever do one chapter, I mean, especially if they're shorter, that's because I am not feeling well, okay? I've not been feeling well over the last, couple of days, couple of weeks, and so yeah, sometimes I just only have one chapter in me. So I'm sorry if any of you have been feeling irritated. I'm sorry if that's been an irritation for any of you. But yeah, I have not been feeling well at all. So sometimes one chapter is really all I have in me. So the first two books are already up on the channel to their completions. After and After We Collided are already up on the channel to their completions. I'm working on After We Fell right now. I'll do After Ever Happy after that, and then I'll do the book before, because so many of you guys have actually requested it. But, thank you for being patient with me. Thank you. I please ask that you, just be patient with me. So yeah, a lot of you have been asking, so Charles, like, once you finish the After series, like, what's the next read-through you're going to do? Well, I'm going to be doing, I can't really tell you what series that is, but to give you a hint, you got to keep it very hush-hush. Now that we have the official green light for the After We Collided movie, I'm going to be bringing you guys constant updates on that, so keep looking forward to that. You guys are going to be so updated that you'll be begging me to stop the updates. And those updates will also cover After We Fell and After Ever Happy. So once we get the green light on those two movies, I'm going to be bringing you guys constant updates on those. So keep looking forward to that. Keep subscribing if you want to be kept up to date with that information. Every other day, I'm going to be posting different topics that come up in the After fandom. So if there's a topic out there that you guys want to see me talk about, you can either leave it down in the comments, or you can find me on either Twitter, email, or my Facebook. All the relevant information is on the About section of the channel. As always, remember, if there is an Afternator out there who does not know about this channel, which of course there is, I know that there's plenty of you out there who does not know anything about this channel, go ahead and share the channel around. Because this channel would not be able to grow to the heights it has without you guys, and for that I am eternally grateful. I love you guys till the end of time. You guys are truly the best. Thank you very much for your love and support. So just remember to share the channel around, and let's continue to grow the channel. As always, I'll see you later. Afternators, I love you guys. Take care.